Greetings everybody, Sive is here with the ForexPeaceArmy.com. Let's take a look again on euro currency. So actually here is everything's going really nice. So we said that we expect a possible upward continuation to the mentioned resistance where the market actually stands right now, 1746, 1790 approximately, with the targets that we have on intraday charts. Mostly they have been done. And the next step that we will be watching for is kind of the reverse hand and shoulders pattern that it would be nice to get. Of course, we do not expect as deep shoulder as on the left side. It's probably it might be a bit smaller, but since this is the last fib resistance on the upper direction until the top, chances on the pullback here, some chances exist, and we will keep an eye on it. Besides taking a long position right in or around resistance, it's well, not very common thing, so we prefer to buy on the dips. Unfortunately, yesterday we haven't got retracement that we mentioned, so 1619 has not been reached, so market has started upward action immediately. So just very small retracement has been done, not even the 30%, and we've got this upward action. So that's what about the big picture on a daily chart. Market is not at overbought, by the way, so theoretically it also could keep going higher. On the 4 time frame chart, you could see that here's 1793 has not been reached yet totally, so market still could keep going higher, but it not necessarily has to happen right now. It could happen, of course, but it might happen after we will get the pullback. So for instance, we could get the retracement. By the way, it might be retesting of this broken trend line, which was previously the neckline of these minor hand shoulders. This will be some kind of the shape of the shoulder, and then market could keep going higher, reach the XOP, maybe even keep moving. That's one of the possible scenarios. Anyway, whatever will happen, currently we have another minor trade on the intraday charts, which is actually might be kind of the momentum trade. So here we have nicely looking upward thrusting action. On top we have something that looks like the engulfing pattern, so market could show some minor retracement here. And if this will happen on the hourly chart, personally I like this area between the 1706, 1712 as a conference support. And if we will get it, it might be kind of the bread and butter trade. So this will be a nice area to consider possible taking a long position, no matter what it will be, just minor pullback here. Market later will keep going lower, or maybe we indeed will get upward continuation. We will see. But this is already the secondary question. The first question is just to get correct and proper entry, and the level that I think that we could keep an eye on stands right here. On other time frames, on other assets, if you take a look, for example, on dollar index, we have approximately the same shape. So here's on the daily, same hand and shoulders. That's on the euro currency. It even stands a bit better, because if on the euro this point is a bit extended compared to this one, on the dollar it almost equal, which keeps our shape more accurate, and any pullback here will be looking also more accurately. It's also a pattern that you could keep an eye on if you trade on the dollar index. And finally, on the 10-year bonds, despite that recently we've got big drop on the yields, currently situation gradually is changing. So you could see that yields are returning right back up, which is also my support dollar in the short term and trigger the pullback that we're talking about. So on the index it may be here. On the euro currency, as I said, it might be in different ways, but based on the daily chart also maybe some pullback here. But if we'll get even deeper retracement that we're talking here, it doesn't cancel the small trade from this one, because it's will be kind of the first reaction, and then maybe downside action will continue. So watching for this level, it makes sense anyway. No matter what will happen, a bit deeper retracement later, or we will get straightforward upward continuation. So that's the trade that we could keep an eye on today. That's probably all for now. See you as usual in the weekly report, and it will be interesting to see what is going on in the world and the fundamental background of the currency market. As usual, we discuss it.